Hello and welcome to ET Energy World's podcast. I am Mohammad Bilal, bringing you three most important stories of this week. The first story we are going to discuss is Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurating the 750 megawatt solar power project today in Rewa, Madhya Pradesh. Next, we discuss the analysis done by rating agency ICRA, which shows the customers shift towards petrol and CNG cars in recent times. And at last, we talk in brief about the bidding of the Ladakh solar power project and how the Indian state intends to take action against the Chinese power firms. We start with the solar power project story. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi finally has inaugurated the much talked about Asia's largest ultra solar power project in Rewa, Madhya Pradesh via video conferencing. Now, while applauding the project, he said that MPs, industries, households, metro services all will benefit from cheap electricity from this project. He also added that as soon as the project gets ready, people of MP will get clean and cheap electricity. Now, the project is hailed as one of the most important projects because apart from being the largest solar plant in Asia, it is the first to get funding from the World Bank and Clean Technology Fund of India. The International Finance Corporation, or the IFC, which is part of the World Bank Group, has invested approximately 440 million or 2800 crores in this project. Now, the plant will have three different units of 250 megawatts each. The companies who emerged as winners of the tenders are Mahindra Renewables, Acme Solar Holdings, and Solangiri Power at tariffs amount of 2 rupees 979 paise, 2 rupees 970 paise, and 2 rupees 974 paise respectively. Now, the solar power plant would also limit the carbon dioxide generation by around 15.4 lakh tons every year. So this is why the project holds a lot of significance in the energy sector. Next in line, we discuss analysis done by the rating agency ICRA, which pegs the decline in purchase of personal vehicles of diesel cars to 15 to 18% in 2021-22 from 29% in 2019-20. Now, the fall is constant since the last 8 years, as the share of diesel cars back in 2012 and 13 stood at 58%. It fell to around 29% in 2019-20, and it's expected that it would fall by around 15 to 18% in the next 3 years. The reason being because the rates of diesel and petrol are almost the same in all the states. In fact, in Delhi, the price of diesel almost surpasses petrol. ICRA also noted that the entry level vehicles, which is the mid range 5 lakh price segment vehicles, now have almost shifted to the petrol and CNG, as it doesn't make any sense for any ordinary buyer to own a diesel vehicle, as the prices of petrol and diesel are almost the same. Plus, diesel vehicles require higher maintenance cost. At last, we talk about the possible restriction of the Indian government against Chinese power companies in the bidding of 7500 megawatt solar power project in Ladakh. Now, this comes in the backdrop of recent power tensions with the Chinese army. Sources which are familiar with the matter say that the Indian government is exploring ways at the official levels to stop Chinese firms from participating in bidding. Also, Power Minister R.K. Singh is said to have sounded out all the public sector enterprises conducting the solar auctions to see that the imports were kept at minimum. This is also seen as an economic response of the Indian government against the Chinese government. So, this is all we have in today's episode of podcast. Please keep watching this space for more. Thank you.